So guys, today is our fourth lecture, and if you are in here, you are welcome to 3DSK Designs. Please kindly subscribe, share and like, okay, in our channel. And please, if you are in here and if not watched my previous videos, kindly go back and watch, because there are some aspects or some things I'm going to mention in which I've already talked about in my other videos. So please, if you are in here and you've not watched my other videos, kindly go and watch, like and share for me. Okay, thank you. Let's get started. And please, today we'll be designing a flyer like this. As you are seeing on your screen, we're designing a flyer like this. So let's get into action now. Let's open our Adobe Photoshop and let's start. Okay, so guys, good day and I hope you are all doing well. So you are welcome to our fourth lecture, and in today's video we'll be designing this flyer, a very accurate flyer in here, and our working space in here is in 10 by 10 inches. Okay, so if you've not watched my previous video, please kindly go and watch, because I taught you guys how to create a working space for your work. Okay, so in a brief explanation, if you want to create a working space, kindly click on file here, new. Okay, so this is where you select the size of your work. Okay, this is where you select the size of your work. So we are using 10 by 10 inches and our resolutions is at 300. It's in inches as well, so 10 by 10 sides. Okay, and we click on create. So that's what we are using. So we are creating this flyer, recreating this flyer, and let's get started. Okay, so our first thing to do in here, we are not concerned about the background, because the background in here is not a lot. I'll do that later after we've created all these things. Okay, so what we are going to do first is the circle in here. Okay, the circle in here, and we are about to draw that. Okay, so to draw that, you have to move to our tools in here. We see this. Okay, you might be seeing a rectangle here, because I have already selected a circle or an ellipse tool. That's why it's showing this way. So I'll draw my circle. So accurate circles, we click on shift. Accurate circles, you click on shift, then you draw. Okay, and that's fine. Okay, yes, so I give it a black color. I off my strokes. Okay, then I'll click on my move tool. So I position it very well. Okay, so I think this is fine. This is fine. Then I'll duplicate my circle, Ctrl J. Okay, so duplicating your circle means you making your shape or your text too. Okay, so 2 or more. Okay, so Ctrl J, I've duplicated it into 2. Then I reduce the size of the shape. I just duplicated. Okay, so reduce it, but it's fine. This is too much. This is okay. Okay, so this is fine. This is fine. Let me check. Okay, this is also fine. Okay, so after drawing this, you select. Okay, we are going to select the shapes we just drawn, and to do that, you can click on Ctrl to select both of them. Okay, so first I've already selected the first one and the second one. Okay, so the next thing to do is to go to our layers here come to combine shapes and you subtract from shapes. Okay, then after doing this, that's fine. Okay, that's fine, and we are good to go. Okay, we are good to go. The intervals here is very small, but we are going to manage it. Or let me change it. Let me bring it. Undo. Let me slide it very small. Okay, so I'm going to manage this. Let me see what's going to happen. Layer, combine shapes, subtract from shapes. Okay, so I'll manage this. I'm going to manage this. So it's not accurate for me. At least a minute, okay? A minute. Okay. Okay. So, okay. So please, I'm going to manage this. So our next thing to do is to rasterize the curve here. To rasterize the curve, if you see the symbol, meaning you've not rasterized, so you have to rasterize layer. After doing that, okay, after doing that, the next thing to do is to take a tool called lasso tool. Okay, this is the tool, lasso tool. This is for cutting shapes, okay, or images or texts. Okay, if you want to cut any tool or images, you first have to rasterize before you can use this tool. Okay, so I've already rasterized. So the next thing I'm doing is to cut my shapes. Okay, I just point in here, draw, point, draw, nice, and good. Okay, so I have to select what I want to cut. This is what I want to cut, so I've selected. Then I click on, still on your tool, okay, on your tool, I left click and click on my layer tool, layer cut, okay, layer cut. Then I've already cut. Okay, now click on my move tool to shift a little bit. Very nice. I'll take the tool again, cut. Okay, cut from here to here, cut. Okay, so see the reason why I'm right click, the reason why when I right click it's not showing is because I've not selected what I want to cut. So I'm not cutting I'm not cutting this, I am cutting it down here. Okay, so I have to select that, then cut. Okay, then I click on my move tool to shift. Okay, then I am going on. Okay, so I'll take the next one, cutting this one. Okay, so to cut it, take my move tool, come in here like this, cut. Okay, then this is what I want to cut, so I'll cut, select, left click and cut, move, click on the move tool, then all what I have to do now is to position my curves very well. Okay, Okay, so I think that is fine. Okay, so very nice. Okay, so our next thing to do is to draw the circle in here. Okay, so I'm drawing the circle fast. Accurate circles, you click on shift. The accurate circles, you click on shift. Okay, I'll give it a black color for now. Okay, then I off my strokes. Click on my move tool, then position it very well. I can even bring it out. Okay, I can't even bring it out. Okay, and that's fine. Okay, so the next thing to do is to draw the rectangle in here. Okay, the rectangle. I'm drawing my rectangle. Very neat. Okay, the rectangle is too much, but we can manage. Okay, so I'll give it a black color for now. Then you can see that the rectangle is on top of the circles I've drawn, so we have to bring it down. We have to bring it down like this, and it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Yes, so we have to first, let me pick the colors for now. Let me pick the colors, and if I want to pick the colors, I have to use my gradient overlay. Okay, I taught you in our class, our online class, picking gradient overlay means you are picking 2 or more colors in one design. Okay, so I click on FX, then gradient overlay here. Click on my gradient overlay. Okay, so this is where I want to put the gradients to. So I've already selected the colors already. So if you want to know the code, the color codes for each of them, so that you can use for your designs, these are the codes. Okay, these are the codes for the first one here, and the second code is also here. This is the code for the second color. Okay, so please, when you are picking, kindly note that. Yes, and also I'm going to give a color in here, so I'm going to use the same gradient to give out the color. Okay, but for this I'm going to reverse it. Okay, so reversing this is okay. Yes, or I should reverse this rather first. Let me reverse this. Let me check this one, reversed, and unreverse this. So I'm going to unreverse this. Yes, and this is fine. Okay, so our next thing to do is to draw the shapes in here. Okay, so accurate squares, you have to click on triangle, you have to click on shift. Accurate squares, you have to click on shift, then you draw your square very neat. I'll give it a white background, I'll give it a white fill of my strokes, then duplicate it, Ctrl J or Alt on your keyboard, then you drag. Okay, Alt on your keyboard, then you drag. And I think this is fine. Okay, this is fine. and we are moving on gradually. So the next thing to do is the circle. You can see there's a line inside the circle here, and to do that, please, you have to draw a circle, or you can duplicate this. Control J. Okay, then you reduce the size very small. Okay, and check. Okay, when you check this way, come to your layers. When you come to your layers, this eyes in here means you gave it a gradient. You gave this circle a gradient overlay. Okay, so you have to off that. Let's off that, and come straight to your properties. When you come straight to your properties, off this fill. Okay, then it will be remaining with your strokes. Okay, you have to on the strokes. The strokes, you have to get a color for it. Let's pick this color. Okay, so you are going to pick this color. Let's dip it very small. Dip it. So this is the color code I'm using in case you want to use. Then you click on OK. Then you increase your strokes to maybe 12. Okay, and 12 is fine. Click on your layers and you drag down small to fit. Yes, and this is okay. So our next thing to do is to bring our images. Okay, let's bring our images so that we are done. Or let's first draw this. Okay, let's draw this. Okay, so to do that, take your rectangular tool again and you draw. Okay, and it's fine. Let me give it this color for the meantime, but it's already fitting. But you can see it's a gradient style. It was this color and white. Okay, so we select our move tool, then we go to our layers. It's already selected, so we have to click on FX, click on our gradient, then pick the colors. Okay, so pick that color. Okay, picking that color, we take it from here and it's okay. Please, have you seen the color code? This is the color code for it. Then we make this one white. Okay, white, and it's fine. So let me see what's happening here. Okay, so we are not getting what we want. Let me click on reverse still. So the problem here is to increase. Let me increase. Oh no, let me change this. You have to change this to 90 or 180. Okay, still. So please, let's go back again. Gradient overlay. Okay, then let me click on reverse. See, good. So you can see it's there now. Then click on OK. You can increase it small. Okay, and we are good to go. It's not white, it's not really showing, but it's fine. So you have to drag it down that it will be at the back of the circles. Okay, yeah, so it's down and it's fine. So our next thing to do is to bring our images. Let's bring our images. So for my images, I think I've saved it at the downloads. We have first image, and bring the red night wear. Okay, so I bring it close, I check. Okay, and also to put an image in a shape. Okay, please let the image be on top of the shape you want to clip inside. Else, if you left click and you click on create clipping marks, it's not going to enter. Okay, so you always have to make sure your image you want to clip inside the shape is on top. Okay, so this is the image I want. This is the image I want to see that's selected. This is the image I want to clip in it. Okay, this is the shape I want to clip the image in it. So I'm going to select my image here and clip into it, and you see it's fine. It's inside very neat, and I think it's okay. So I'll drag to the top small, then I click on check, and it's fine. I go to the next shape. I can select from here or come to my layers here and select the next shape. So this image was clipped into the first shape here, and this is the layer 2, which is the second image. Okay, so I take my next image, this one. Okay, so I crop that, bring it this way. Okay, then I tick. So I click on I left click, then click on create clipping marks. I reduce the size. Okay, so the size is okay. Then I rotate. Okay, you see how I'm rotating? Rotate. Okay, then it's fine. It's fine in here like this. I go to my next image, the next shape. Okay, I import the next image. So this, yes. So I drag inside, then I rotate this as well. I check. Okay, then I create into clipping marks. Okay, I think it's fine, but I have to reduce it small and rotate, then drag. Okay, to be on top small, it's fine. Okay, so the next thing to do is this image, and to do that I don't have another 9 tray here, but I'm going to use the red one again. Okay, let's manage the red one. I rotate, crop, I rotate again. No, I shouldn't rotate it too much, but this is fine. I check, create clipping marks. Okay, so it's fine. Yes, so the next thing to do is to draw this line in here, the lines, the strokes you are seeing. And to do that, please come to where you did all the clipping marks, this from here. So the shape, come here, then you click on FX, you see strokes. Okay, it's very simple. Click strokes, strokes at 10. It's fine. Okay, it's at 10. Strokes here, it's at 10. You click OK, you're good to go. You go to the next shape, FX, select strokes. You've already selected it at 10. Okay, so it's fine. You click and you go to the next shape. Okay, click on strokes, click on strokes. Okay, it's already at 10 again. Okay, come to the next shape here. Okay, so your layers, where your layers is, that's where you're going to do you're going to do all your workings, and whatever you do appears there. Okay, so strokes again. Okay, and you're good to go. Did I take the strokes? Yes, it's there. Okay, so that's fine. And there is a line to again here. So to do that, we are going to use our ellipse tool or our circle tool again. We draw an accurate circle. Accurate circle. Oh, so it's fine. So to draw that accurate circle, we off our fill, click on our move tool, position it very well. Please let me give it a fill. Okay, let me give it a fill for now, then move it. Okay, so we increase it a bit. Okay, it's fine. Okay, let me off our fill. We check. Let's check. Off our fill and change our strokes to white. Increase our strokes to, let me say, 12 is okay. Okay, so at 12 it's fine. Please, we have to look at our circle here again. Oh God, please, I'm not idle. It's just that the circle I'm drawing is giving me bombastic side eye. Okay, so please kindly pardon me. I'm just aligning my circle very well. Okay, so yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's not fine because okay, so let me get it closer and see. Okay, I'll manage this. Let's manage this. Okay, but in case you are doing it again, okay, in case you are doing it, the moment you draw the circle you used for this, kindly use the same circle to draw the line before you continue. Okay, yes, but whilst I was doing a video, I should have drawn the line first, okay, by using the same size of the circle to draw the line. Okay, so please, in case you are watching this video and you want to re-edit this again, please kindly, when you draw the circle, please kindly draw the line to us for using the same circle just by offering your strokes. Okay, offing your fill rather, off the fill there, then you on your strokes, then you give it a color white, then you increase it. Okay, yes, but for the sake of this video, I've just forged it. Okay, yes, I can't clean everything and do it again. Okay, so our next thing to do is to bring the image, but I don't have the same image, I have a different image. Yes, so this is the image and I'm going to remove the background. I've taught you a whole lot of ways and means you can use to remove a background. You first have to rasterize the layer. If you see this, I told you if not rasterize, first have to rasterize, then go to properties, then you click on remove background, then you wait a minute for it to remove the background you are seeing. So let's wait a minute and see what happens. Okay, so it is done. Okay, it is done. Then we crop it very small. We bring it here. Okay, then we drag it downwards because it's on top. Okay, we are dragging it downwards. We are dragging everything down, dragging it down, 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 down. Okay, so putting it here. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. So our next thing to do is to bring this images in here. Okay, images in here. Have first slippers. Okay, you see how I brought the image? I selected the shape first. Before the moment you select the shape, then you drop your image, automatically your image is going to be on top of the shape you've selected before dragging. Okay, after dragging, yeah, so you create clipping marks and you crop very small, and it's fine. So I'm going to clip the next one. The next one, I'm going to select the next shape. Okay, this is the next shape. Okay, I'll select it first before dragging the slippers. Okay, so this is the slippers I have dragged, and automatically you can see the image is on top of the shape already. And I have to come here and click on clipping marks. Okay, so guys, you can see because there's this one, the circle, the line, I didn't use the same size of this, so it has been crooked, but it's manageable. Okay, it's manageable. I've taught you how to go about it, okay, in case you are redoing it again. Okay, so please kindly pardon me for that. So our next thing is to draw our texts. Okay, our texts. Okay, so we have clergy collections. Okay, so clergy. So please let me write the C first. Okay, C. I'll increase it. C. Reduce the size small. Still have to reduce. I want to pick both characters. Pick this color. Pick this color here. Okay, and that's fine. I click on T again to type my legend. Legends. It's in small letters. Legends. Legends. Even the L is in small letter. Okay, so that's fine. But the color, characters, let me go to characters. Characters, the color is in pink. Let me pick the color here. Okay, then I increase it a bit to maybe 42. Okay. So 42. Okay, then I duplicate. Then I type the location. Is it relation? 2G. Drag. T. Relation. Okay, so I'll reduce that size more to, let's say, yeah, it's fine. I still have to increase the legend. Increase the legend small. Bring it close to the C. Then the election or whatever which is here. Change the color to the color of the C here, and I think that's fine. So for the sake of alignment, okay, I have to bring my C here. Okay, please, you can do the alignment very well. Okay, you see with this, it's for a client, so I did the alignment very well. You can see all my texts here was matching with the shape even in here, the shape that I drawn in here. So please, when you are doing, I trust you can do the alignment very well. You shouldn't let the all the same. It's fine so far as texts are different from images. It's fine. Okay, yes, if you are making all your shapes accurate, let it be accurate. Okay, and texts should also be accurate. You shouldn't let it want to be up, want to be down, and all that. Like, it really confuses. So our next thing to do is to the deals in. Write that one. Deals in. It's in small letters. It's in capital letters, but I'm writing it in small letters, and the text is in black. Okay, text is in black. So let me reduce the size. And bring it close to the ruler line in there. My next thing is to draw a rectangle shape 4x4. Okay, so I think this is okay. Let me give it a gradient color. Gradient fast. Wow. So because my fill is off, let me give it this color. Okay, so it has already given me the gradient color. Then I duplicate. Okay, Alt on my keyboard or Control J, then you drag. Okay, so as for this, I know you're not a beginner now, you are becoming a pro gradually. Okay, so I'll be changing. Let me drag it, let me position it very well. Okay, so I think it's fine now. Let me change this to pink. Okay, let me be fast and change it to pink. So you see, as I'm changing it to pink, it's not coming. It's because I've given it a gradient color. Okay, so let me go and change it. I see that I off the gradient here. Okay, or give it a gradient color, but because of time, I'm using the same color. Okay, so I have to go and look for the shape. So this is the shape. You see, as I selected it, it's already here. I told you, if you select on your working space and it's not coming, click on the show transform controls. Okay, then off. Okay, so since I've off it, I have to go and change this from my fill. Okay, I have to go and change it from my fill, and I'm fine. Then our next thing to do is to type. So ladies dresses, ladies dresses, and it's okay. I change the color to white from my characters. Okay, then I reduce the size. Okay, so Control J, please, for the sake of time, I'll be repeating the same thing. Okay, for the sake of time, I'll be repeating the same thing. But please, if you are doing, you have to get time. Okay, I told you guys, graphic design, if you don't have time, you can never be a good designer. You have to practice. Okay, so I used a Control J to drag and drop. Okay, and I'm good to go. So our next thing to do is draw a line. Draw a line from here to here. For accurate lines, click on Shift, then you drag. It's okay. So I am going to use the strokes for our lines. So I give it a black color, then increase the strokes to 10. I think it's fine. Click on my move to bring it down small, and I'm fine. Next thing to do is to type and other things you want. Just send a DM. Okay, so T and other things you want, just send us a DM. Okay, so it's in black. It's in black, and that's fine. I click on my move to, and I position it here. Very neat. Then I am good to go. Okay, so follow us on Snapchat, blah blah blah. You can just type it there. But please let me bring this logo here. I have this logo. I downloaded it from Pinterest. Okay, so you can just go there. There's it, and download it. Download it. Please, you see the logo here is facing my right side, so I just have to flip, transform. I told you Control T is for you to transform. Control T, transform, or use the click on any of the arrows here to transform. Then you left click, you bring it to the center, you bring the cursor to the center, and you left click, then you see right, flip horizontal, flip vertical is there, and you bring it here. And if you want to change the color of any image, okay, the color, the whole color, you can use color overlay. Okay, that's been the best options. Color overlay from the FX side, then change it to white. Okay, so we are good to go. So the next thing to do is to type follow us on blah blah blah. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to write follow us on, or contact us. Okay, I'm going to write contact us. I'll write my number. Contact us. Okay, I'll put it in white. Character, it's in white. Okay, then I crop, and that's fine. I check, then duplicate Control J, then drag to write my number. Okay, so plus 233. That's our country code 59114363618. So that's my number in there. If you want to contact me very quick on WhatsApp, especially, that's my number. So the last thing to do now, so far as I've written my number here, you can just ignore all this, but I'm increasing this. Let me increase the size. Okay, yes, and it's fine. So the last thing is the background, and the background, I have this PNG image here, in which I downloaded it also from Pinterest. I just drag and drop, and make sure this image is at the back of your background. The white background you are seeing, it should be on top of it. Okay, it should be on top of it. So I have to go to my layers here and look for the image. So this is the image. I drag it. So this is the white background you are seeing, and I'll just drag it on top of the white background. Then I'm good to go. You can reduce the fill. And it's fine. So we've designed a very nice flyer. It's a similar one, not very accurate one, but it's a similar one. And in fact, if you followed me, if you have watched all my videos since day one, by now you've started becoming a pro already. And I thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate so much, and we just have 2 weeks more to go with our master class. Okay, so our next videos will be on church flyers and also logos as well. So after doing that, I'm very happy. Thank you very much, and please, if you're in here, kindly subscribe, like, and share our channel, and I'll be very glad if you do that. Thank you for watching. Bye.